problems originate from the unconscious, whether it's the anxiety, whether it's not having enough money, physical illness, or not having satisfying relationships. You may think you know the cause, but you don't. Not all of your problems are the result of your bad childhood. I worked with people who had great childhoods and great parents, but they still were a mess in some areas of their life. We are not born as a blank page. We come here with certain dynamics and tendencies that are triggered by events, including the earliest one. Medicine speaks about it through DNA, astrology through the natal chart. Emotional release systems, however, prove it by the fascinating and logically comprehensible disappearance of problems, following deep understanding and integration of all of its elements. So our problems are like a pimple. We see the surface layer, we see the accumulated content, but that thing has roots. If we don't clean the root, which is always hidden underneath, it will come back, and you will waste your time trying to cover it. It is a Sisyphean task. People are used to intellectualizing and rationalizing, solving problems by force, suffering and suppressing negative thoughts and emotions. And then, out of nowhere, for me, chaos happens. Well, that chaos doesn't happen out of nowhere. It happens from somewhere, and that somewhere is your unconscious. And that's why, until you make the unconscious conscious, and the cause of all of your problems is always there, you will experience the same situations, live mediocre life, and generate additional suffering. Until you make the unconscious conscious, said Jung, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. You cannot fix a hole in the wall if you don't know where that hole is. In order to fully release something, you have to understand it, meaning you have to become aware of all of its components. You have to get to the root cause, and the root cause is always in the unconscious. And yet, so many people want something to take their pain away. A pill, a machine, money, a healer, a partner, a child. In that way, they always stay dependent. They always stay unconscious. And as long as you stay unconscious, you will recreate the same situations you want to get rid of, the same fate. And you will seek on the outside for what is already on the inside. You'll keep knocking on open door. So this work gives you liberating insights into how you create your own life and how powerful you are. So we must forget distractions, band-aids, and half solutions and use the poison for our own medicine, because that's why it is there. The operating principle of emotional release systems is making the unconscious conscious. How do we do it? We direct our attention to a specific content. We feel it fully, and then we verbalize it. We find the right word. The moment we find the right word, that moment is conscious. This means that it is no longer that something, but we know exactly what it is. The moment we find the right word, the intensity drops, and we disassemble the rest of it. Remember, our negative reactions consist not only of emotions, but also thoughts, images, and body sensation. We do it through progressive integration, which makes this method so efficient and so fast in achieving the desired results. My mission is not only to help people to remove their negative states, but also to realize their greatness, their authentic divine nature. Our fundamental problem is still being unaware of it. And this is not something we achieve by talking. I don't want you to believe, I want you to know. This is what you experience as a part of the process, through self-realization that comes as a result of processing your problems with this method. Scars that we have in this life are a curse and a blessing at the same time. The hits that you get from life draw your attention to what is hidden in you, and that what is already there affects the other areas of your life, although you may not realize it yet. And that's why if you want to permanently resolve your problems and be free and be great as you were born to be, you need to make the unconscious conscious.